Okay, hi there, welcome to a set of 6 revision multiple choice questions covering the key topic of government failure. Have a go at these ones please, they're all past paper questions and a great chance to press the pause button when you need to on the video, give yourselves a few seconds to work through the answer and then we can walk through the answer and the explanation together. Here's the first question for you. Which statement about government intervention is correct? There are the answers, A, B, C and D. Press the pause button please and do have a go at question number 1. So which statement about intervention is correct? The correct answer is A. Government failure may result from policies that have unintended consequences, unintended side effects. Governments can definitely identify the existence of inefficiency. Most people can. Inefficient government policies mean the market system is better at resource allocation. Well, that's not necessarily correct. The market may be even worse. Often there's sustained endemic market failures. Market failure means that government action will necessarily improve the situation. No, government failure, in fact, implies that intervention leads to an even bigger net social welfare loss. A government regards fresh fruit and vegetables as merit goods and subsidises farming to boost their production. And here's the question, what could be a possible government failure arising from these subsidies? There are your 4 options. Press the pause button and have a go please at question number 2. So government encouraging the production of fruit and veg through subsidy, farm subsidy, what could be a possible government failure? The answer there I think will be B, won't it? That as farmers increase production, clear land to expand output, to take advantage of the generous subsidy, there could be, for example, a loss of biodiversity, which would have obviously external costs. Question 3. In 2007, wow, 14 years ago now, the UK government banned cigarette smoking in enclosed public spaces such as offices, shops, bars and restaurants. It was a key policy intervention, but from the options there, what is a government failure arising from this ban? Can you pick out the example there of government failure from the options A, B, C and D? Have a go please at question 3. So what did you get for 3? The correct answer is C, increased litter from e-cigarettes outside offices and shops. A good example of an external cost of that. Another related example would be the use of outdoor patio heaters, which of course are wasteful, immensely wasteful in terms of energy efficiency. Good example though is C, government failure. Question 4, like this question, a lot to look at here. The table down the right hand side there shows 4 causes of government failure and suggests an example of each. Now this question is a little trickier. Which one of these is not, repeat, not a valid example of a cause of government failure that is described? So you have a cause, a brief explanation and an example. Can you find the odd one out in this one? Can you find the example there that's not a valid example of the cause of government failure that's described? Great chance please to press the pause button and have a go at question number 4. And the correct answer to 4 is C, excessive administration costs. The explanation is correct, but actually self-regulation of alcohol by the drinks industry of course is not intervention, so therefore won't be government failure. 2 questions to go. A government may choose to set a maximum rent in a large city. This is most likely to lead to a government failure if there is a significant increase in what? There are your answers again everybody, A, B, C and D. What do you reckon is the best example, the most likely cause of a government failure from the introduction of a rent control, a maximum rent? Okay, so of those, income inequality could conceivably be, produce surplus for landlords goes down. The right answer though is D, that there'll be a move towards unregulated, unofficial shadow markets. Landlords can't charge the official rent, but they kind of find a backdoor way of extracting the rent from tenants in some shape or form. So disintermediation, unofficial, non-regulated shadow markets may well appear. So D is the right answer to 5. And here's our last question. 6 questions on government failure. Which of these policies is not an intervention designed to correct a market failure? Again, an odd one out question. Can you find the example A, B, C and D which is not an intervention designed to correct a market failure? What do you think for this one? And the right answer here is B, removing an import quota. Actually, that actually is just trade policy essentially, making increased supply of imports to a country. All of the others could well be seen to be a clear intervention, either under provision of healthcare, controlling monopoly power of big firms, or regulations to limit the externalities from smoke pollution. So there we go. There were 6 past questions on government failure. Great chance to test your understanding on this topic. And if you made it all the way through and got a good score, congratulations. Hats off to you. And hopefully see you again sometime soon.